joining us. So tell us about the rescue operation that is ongoing. What are the findings? How many people have been rescued so far?
Well, what happens on Everest in these days is what is happening since several years. And it is a mix of pure experience and also the not the best making decision. In few words, what is happening now here, that there are people who are trying and paying to climb Everest without the basic experience, without the basic knowledge to afford such kind of adventure. So many people believe that it's enough to have a local guide and a bottle of oxygen to be safe and to, let's say, enjoy this kind of exploration. And so they completely misunderstand which are the real risks of that mountain. It's more or less like if you should take you on Nanga Parbat. Tomorrow, I give you a bottle of oxygen, I give you 5 minutes briefing, and let's go. This is not the way how we can climb such mountain. But unfortunately, is what's happening now here on Everest.
Right. So do you think, you're saying that the main reason might be that the climbers there are inexperienced to take on such a challenge. But we also know that there was a record number of permits issued this year. So does any of this blame fall on the authorities managing these expeditions?
Exactly. So from my humble opinion, I came more than 100 times here in Nepal, and I climbed Everest 4 times. Could be enough to introduce a new rules and regulation, for example, to oblige whoever want to climb Everest to have at least 1 8,000-meter peaks already climbed before and 1 7,000-meter peaks already climbed before. It means to force the people to arrive at this kind of appointment with enough preparation, enough experience and knowledge. To climb a mountain, you need a climbing permit. Nobody can lie. Your climb has to be recorded. So all the people who want to climb Everest should climb and so be recorded in a previous climb on 7,000 and 8,000. So this could save let's say, this crowd only on a single mountain, because this problem is only on Everest. You understand? It's not on other mountains. So we had to force these people to go to other mountains before, to gain experience and knowledge before.
Right. What can you tell us more about that queue that was on the death zone that many people are referring to, the most dangerous zone on the Mount Everest, on the route to the summit? A very, very long queue. Iconic pictures were taken of climbers stranded like ants almost. What's the situation there?
Well, the situation is that we have 200 people on a tiny ridge at the same altitude of a jumbo flight. So they were super, super slow. And so many of those ran out of oxygen. So it means the bottle of oxygen, instead of having an endurance of 8 hours, that could be the time that you spend to climb a mountain, they were for a double time on the ridge. So they ran out of oxygen. And so they went completely exhausted and also in panic.
In this area in which they are stranded, it's being said that not for a very long time can people stay there just because of the reason you mentioned, the lack of oxygen. For how long were these climbers stranded there?
There are people who stay there for 3 hours without moving, because it is not only the problem of people who climb up. There was also people who already ascended and they were on the way down. So there are some places where you can have people climbing up and climbing down.
Right.